Today, the rapidly growing crypto industry has already traversed the entire globe. With the market being highly bullish on the fate of crypto, a few projects are doing exceptionally well. So, what do you think? Will Cardano be one among them? Hi Cardano lovers, welcome to Cardano Land, your daily dose of Cardano. If you're interested in everything around Cardano, this is the place for you. Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for us to provide you with more Cardano news. And let us know in the comments how much you think Cardano will cost next month. Let's get to it. Cardano is the first ever peer-reviewed decentralized blockchain solution in the world, and ADA is the fundamental cryptocurrency that powers the protocol. Ex-Ethereum co-founder Charles Hoskinson created it. The Japanese hold about 95% of ADA coins. We know that Bitcoin is the first cryptocurrency ever, and ever since its launch in 2009, it's been used to produce new cryptos, or altcoins, of which some were soft forks with chiefly minor changes. Some, like Ethereum, were hard forks that have different networks. Yep, even Ethereum prompted the origin of another crypto coin, Cardano. It all began with one of the previous co-founders of Ethereum. Charles Hoskinson discussed keeping the project non-profit. In response, he left and began Cardano in September 2015. Cardano is a proof-of-stake blockchain platform for changemakers, innovators, and visionaries, and it aims to make a positive global change. What sets Cardano apart from most altcoins? A crew of experts made its network from scratch. Also, they made it using peer-reviewed research. It's supposed to be a third-generation blockchain, different from Bitcoin or that of many others. Launched in September 2017, Cardano has rapidly established itself in the list of top cryptocurrencies. Cardano utilizes a programming language that's native to military infrastructure and other high-profile industries, making it remarkably valuable and engaging to various sectors. It may also be applied to prevent counterfeiting in the future. 10 years ago, if you asked whether Bitcoin could reach $100, everyone would laugh you off. Every single expert in the field would mock the notion. Now, Bitcoin's $50,000 plus, and not even 1% of the globe is using it at the moment. Now, imagine if everyone starts using Bitcoin 10 years from now, which isn't impossible. Still, Bitcoin is old and slow, so it's possible some other crypto will take the lead. Cardano appears to be a good competitor, but only time will tell. The year 2021 is confirmed to be a fruitful year for various cryptos, and Cardano is one. The asset commenced an uptrend at the beginning of the year. The price has exceeded 10 cents the previous year and proceeded to surge hereafter. Towards the end of February 2021, the price effortlessly crashed the $1 milestone and kept growing. Despite minor pullbacks, the price powerfully sustained above $1. Later in May, the altcoin hit the all-time high of $1.97, as the Cardano Foundation issued an infographic that implies its ADA cryptocurrency is ideal for Tesla. It drew attention to what it regards to be similarities between both parties. The average predictions indicate that ADA is going to surge upward right from the beginning of 2021. Cardano will achieve its highest value upsurge throughout the year and might record a new all-time high. By the end of 2021, ADA could reach $10. ADA would begin the year 2022 with a price of $12. The price would touch newer heights if it concentrates on several developments and achieves more investors. By the end of 2022, Cardano may trade about the $22 mark. In 5 years or more, Cardano might obtain more excellent victories, as there are a lot of partnerships and integrations designed down the line. This is going to affect ADA positively for the longer term. In 5 years, Cardano might be $100. With the markets being highly volatile, foretelling the cryptocurrency price is one of the most challenging things. Cardano would change the market laws, just as Ethereum did in its time for every reason. Notable profits may be created now by investing in this project. ADA might concentrate on building the user base and its protocol, and it may earn new investors. Negative thoughts and attitudes on the market will be the only factor that might interrupt this bullish momentum. With specific collaborations, ADA might touch newer heights. Cardano might be traded between $5 to $7 by the end of 2021. Cardano claims one of the most vibrant communities of crypto enthusiasts in the space. The Cardano project has drawn much attention from crypto investors who now gather at different platforms to discuss project growth and development, Cardano news, coin, upgrades, and recent partnerships and accomplishments. Some of such groups constitute the Cardano Forum on Reddit. The Cardano wallet also continues to be one of the most reliable ever unveiled in the crypto eco. Mainly, the wallet is built for ease, speed, self-custody, and mobility. How much ADA do you need to become a millionaire? The Cardano community assumes the price of ADA will one day reach $100. For that to occur, Cardano would have to hit a $3 trillion market cap. To put that into perspective, Bitcoin only has a $1 trillion market cap after its 12-year lifespan. At the same time, Cardano is 4 years old and has a market cap of $61 billion. The altcoin leaders of 2020 will not inevitably be the top names of 2021. Cardano continues to be a solid competitor for becoming one of the most profitable altcoins for the rest of the year. Due to its huge market cap, it is a widespread currency among many in the crypto space. Many in the market are now demanding ADA to go well over $2 in the coming months. However, there are hazards with cryptos. Blockchain technology is yet in its infancy. As anonymity is quickly available, fraudsters could easily conceal behind a list of numbers. Further, even with big corporations hopping on board the crypto space, there's still little tangible confirmation that ADA or other altcoins can become part of our daily lives in the near term. The combination of the mainstream is time-consuming and valuable. Interested investors should retain an eye on Cardano to obtain the dips. Those who are doubtful of altcoins might want to recognize and research them further for now. As a new technology, blockchain, and as a new asset class, altcoins will allow many more possibilities for long-term investors. Cardano could transform into a millionaire-maker digital currency, particularly for long-term investors. Practically anyone stands to reap immensely from buying and taking on ADA crypto. However, there is a warning to this, as its achievability is hinged on the Cardano development team's timely completion of the roadmap projects and the sustenance of the crypto community's interest in the coin. However, it's practically impossible to predict the price of digital assets with maximum accuracy. It is impractical to account for the variable and highly volatile price movements or the impact outside factors have on the price of a coin on the crypto. The surge in ADA coin is considered due to its sustainability, consuming just 6 gigawatt-hours of power. Sustainability concerns are why Tesla cut Bitcoin from its payment lineup, with Elon Musk citing rapidly increasing use of fossil fuels for Bitcoin mining and transactions as the issue in a note on Twitter. Though the broader cryptocurrency market fell after billionaire Elon Musk said Tesla would no longer receive Bitcoin because of its hefty environmental cost, the price of Cardano's ADA, the fourth most valuable token in the world, surged as crypto traders dug into the token that promises it's a much less carbon-intensive alternative. While things appear to be down in the dumps for the so-called Ethereum killer, things would worsen if ADA price falls below $1.517. This move would symbolize the bearish onslaught. However, a decline of $1.478 will solidify this negative outlook and revoke the bullish thesis. Under these circumstances, investors can expect Cardano's price to fall 14% to $1.365. Cardano fell almost 8%. Over the following 24 hours, ADA is down 2.42%, Bitcoin's down 3.86%, while Ethereum dropped about 2%. What essentially makes this arena critical is that there's no way to hedge within the game itself. For instance, if you consider that a rotation away from risk on growth stocks will happen in the equities market, you can honestly wager consumer staples. All centers were on Bitcoin with crypto, whether you were an ardent Cardano advocate or a follower of any other competing coin. This has its pros and cons. When Bitcoin rallies, it displays a rising tide that lifts all boats. But when it breaks suddenly, the individual fundamentals don't matter. Therefore, Cardano going against the grain performance-wise over the past week is a welcome sight, even if you don't own ADA. While no one can predict with absolute confidence whether Cardano can sustain moving higher against a deflationary wave versus other cryptocurrencies, history doesn't give any encouragement. In other words, before Cardano went rogue, Ethereum did so in a considerable way. After all, ETH almost increased when BTC hit its high, and ETH is doing the same in the coming month. Interestingly, both Cardano and Ethereum are focused on proof-of-stake blockchain architectures, which are inherently more energy efficient than proof-of-stake protocols like Bitcoin. Could that be the answer to why Cardano moved higher while other coins tumbled? Energy efficiency. On several levels, this hypothesis makes sense. For one thing, Elon Musk of Tesla tweeted that his company will no longer receive Bitcoin as payment for electric vehicles. Musk cited interest regarding the environmental impact that crypto mining imposed. Let us know in the comments below when you think Cardano will hit $100, and make sure to subscribe and give us a thumbs up. See you next time at Cardano Land.